Okay, for this video, we are going to create our own plugin. It's time. So yeah, you just go to the plugins folder, create a new file, and then give it a name. I'm going to call this toomuchgold.js. So the .js just tells everything what kind of file it is, so it's able to understand it. And what this plugin is going to do is we are going to overwrite how much max gold we can have. We're going to say we can have way more gold than this, but we are also going to say when the gold is above a certain value, we will just display a message that says too much gold instead of the actual amount. So this will cover some comparison work as well. An if statement probably. So to get started, we need to go over something that might be tricky to begin with, but it's just one of those things that once you learn it, you learn it. So the way we want to encapsulate our code here, we don't want to just blast the code in here. If you were to just blast the code in here, I think it would still work. But there could be naming conflicts. You could be creating global variables when you don't mean to. There could be all sorts of things going on. It's just quite good practice to wrap your code in something like this. And now I understand if this is quite a lot all at once, but what this does is it creates a function that will run immediately. This function does not need to be called, it will just run. And this is what we want from our plugin. So I'm just going to throw something else at you because I think you can handle it. We're going to type in console.log and we're going to put in hello world, the string hello world inside here. So what is this? What are we doing here? Console is you know what? I don't know if it's a class or something like that, but console is some kind of object that has the log method on it, and then you call that method and pass something in the brackets. So console dot notation, call the log method, pass something in. So we need to remember we've done this because we've got a few more steps until this is visible or anything. We go back to our game, go to the plugin manager, choose your plugin, and then make sure it's on, and then just click OK. So now our plugin should be active. So run the game, and nothing is really too obvious. We can't really see that our plugin is there. But if we press F8 to open the console, press F8, you will see Hello World has been printed into this little console. And you can see here as well, it comes from a file called toomuchgold.js and it's on line 4. So here we go. Here's our file, toomuchgold.js. Line 4, we tell the console to print hello world into the log. So this will be used a lot, whether it's debugging or just simply trying to check values as we go. We will be using console.log a lot. But the good thing is we now know that our plugin is active. And if you want to double test, we can go to the plugin, we can tick the status to be off, and let's run our game again. Open the console. No hello world has not been printed to the console. So now we know that the code is active when we want it to be, and it's inactive when we don't want it. It's inactive when we want it to be inactive. So yeah, we can just tick that back on. Let's press F8 again. Hello world. So before we even get into the game, just when the game has loaded the title screen, it has already loaded our plugin, which is great. So let's get checking stuff. Let's get looking. We want to take this value and make it something really high. So first of all, we're going to take some kind of event. We'll say it's a chest. And we will say change gold by this much. So how many numbers? How many? How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits, and let's have a look in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can get 8 nines, and the most we can add here is 7, which is kind of annoying. But let's just test the game and see if we can just validate that when it gets to 8 nines, it cuts us off. So there's 1. Let's just keep pressing the button. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I keep pressing the button. We've still only got 8. So there we go. It has capped us. So when we gain gold, it says keep adding to this amount, but it must be between 0 and whatever this value is here, because this dot max gold, and then calls the method, max gold here will return 8 nines. So what happens if we add another 9 here? Let's just test. I will just keep hitting the button. Oh, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see we've already got more than 8 digits here. So it has worked. It will keep counting up. But the problem is, as I said before, we don't want to change anything that's in these base files. So how do we do that? Just copy, paste it inside your own code here, and then make the change. And that's it. That's it overwritten. So this is in the base files, and then when it loads this plugin, it will say, oh, we've got something else for Game Party Prototype Max Gold. So overwrite the previous method with this one. So just to double check, we can see again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nines in the original. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nines in our plugin. So let's run the code again. Okay, keep pressing the button. Looks like it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's reading from our plugin's directive saying this should be able to go up to 9 nines. Right, so already we have created a plugin that does something, which is quite cool. Give yourself a pat on the back. But we want to do more than that, don't we? I guess now is maybe a good time to discuss. You know what? No, let's make it a really short video, and we'll continue in another video. So yeah, well done for getting this far.